how to avoid the second-headed monster, the tax man cometh. Oh my. Hey folks, elder law care attorney Patrick Kelleher coming to you from elderlawcare.com. Folks, today's question is, how is life insurance used best from my experience when it comes to estate planning or elder law? So we're going to cover 3 reasons. I'm going to give you 3 reasons or 3 benefits of life insurance when it comes to creating your trust or treasure chest for your loved ones. Number 1, taxes. Second-headed monster, the tax man cometh. So if you have a federally taxable estate for the estate death tax, okay, currently it's over 12 million, all right? You'd have to be very affluent. However, scheduled to roll back to about 5.5 million in 2026, and that's a couple of years out. So if you have a federally taxable estate, you want to make sure you have life insurance as part and parcel of your elder law toolbox if you have a taxable estate, because life insurance could be a nice asset, liquid asset. When you pass away, the life insurance proceeds can cover bills, specifically bills to the tax man, which usually has a 9-month deadline from the date of passing on. And if you do not pay it, or your estate does not pay it, the taxing authority accrues what? Interest and penalties. So you want a nice earmark of funds, and life insurance is a good way to do that. Also, folks, if you live in a state like Massachusetts that still has a state level estate tax, Massachusetts recently went from 1 million to 2 million, still at a fairly low threshold. And if you have assets in excess of $2 million now in Massachusetts or in other states with lower estate tax thresholds, life insurance is another good asset to have part and parcel of your elder law toolbox, because those funds from the life insurance can be utilized to pay the estate tax. Also, folks, what's another good way to use life insurance? Well, clearly, if you have minor children, you want to make sure you have sufficient life insurance to provide for those minor children until they reach the age of 25, to get them through the tough years if mom and dad prematurely went up to their cloud unexpectedly during the path of life. Now you have young dependent and reliant on you, who may not be of age, may not be educated yet, may not have life experience in the workplace, may not have the acumen to manage the bills or to make good life decisions around finances. 3rd reason, folks, regardless of age, supplemental needs trust for disabled, incapacitated, or children or people born with disabilities, okay? Really, really important, folks, to have proper life insurance for your loved one, whether it's a child or a sibling that you're in charge of, that you might be the guardian of, or the caregiver of that person. And if you're a parent with a special needs child, well, think out 10, 20, 30 plus years. You may be young and healthy today, but think about if something happens to you during the path of life, or now you're 70, 80, and then you go up to your cloud. How old will your special needs child be then? Likely they're going to be an adult. They might be in their 30s, 40s, or 50s or older themselves. And they may be receiving government benefits for their needs-based care, but guess what? Really important that they have additional proceeds that are payable to them in the form of life insurance that can enhance their quality of life. And this is a really important component and strategy around this, folks. So you need to write this down. Do not ever name your special needs child, or a minor child for that matter. We recently had a case like that where folks named a grandma left life insurance and other assets to her minor grandchildren. Well, the financial companies cannot send them a check because they're minors, so they're going to make sure that the parents or the guardians have to go through the probate court process, which is the first-headed monster. Costs too much, takes too long. You want to avoid the headaches, or what I call the stresses and messes of probate court, by naming your trust as the beneficiary of that life insurance. So back to special needs children, okay? Even if that's a special needs adult child, okay? They could be in their 40s or 50s. I've seen cases like that. Extremely important that you do not name them as a direct beneficiary, again, of those life insurance proceeds. So folks, there you have it. 3 reasons to have life insurance in your estate plan. If you found this video helpful, folks, please scroll down, post a question or comment, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we will keep you updated on other important matters and events coming up. Thanks for joining us here today.